guys, welcome back to my channel. I just caught myself in this side bit here and I am looking on flick today, child. I am loving myself, okay? I'm loving myself right now, child. Okay, I'm just distracting myself because I'm just so on flick right now, okay? Yes, love yourself, people. You gotta love yourself. Okay, so in today's video I am going to talk about my celibacy journey. I have been celibate for 10 years now, and when I say celibate I mean like I've had no sex whatsoever with another man, another human being at all. and not even an animal either. Like I've had no sex. Like, that's so disgusting. Like, you know what I mean, okay? I literally have had no sex for the past 10 years, and that also includes having sex with myself, which is masturbation basically, whether you're doing it with your hands or with an object from Ann Summers or that kind of retail store. Literally nothing at all. The only thing that my private area has seen is soap and water for the past 10 years, okay? Yeah, I think you guys get the point now, okay? It's really weird for me to be talking about this and putting it out on YouTube, because I only ever talk about it when people ask me, or I may mention it once or twice here and there, but I don't really go into that much detail into the story or how I've been at this point where I've not had sex for 10 years. So I thought that it would be a good idea for me to literally just put it out there for all of you guys that are interested in hearing my story. And I found that for the past couple of years, or possibly more so within the last year, I'm finding that more and more people are coming out and talking about this whole celibacy journey, and even deciding to become celibate themselves for whatever reason. One of the major reasons for me deciding not to have sex was my faith. I'm a Christian, and yes, I have had sex before. Those of you who know, I have a 12-year-old daughter, and in order to have her I clearly had sex. Yeah, I had my daughter when I was 18 years old. I was pregnant at 17 and I had turned 18 by the time I had her. I was a Christian when I had her, but I wasn't really taking on board the complete morals or values of Christian faith, which says that you shouldn't have sex until you get married. And for me, I lacked understanding in that area. So when I got this understanding and this knowledge, I decided at that time, while I was still with my daughter's dad, that I didn't want to have sex anymore until we got married. Thinking about it now, I probably could have handled the situation a little bit differently, because for him, he was just like confused, like, what do you mean? He just didn't understand, and I probably could have gone about it a different way, as opposed to just being like, yeah, you know, vagina on lockdown, you better bring me a ring first. But I just was so passionate about my decision at the time that I really didn't care. Like, I just wanted to do what I felt was right for me to do, and I decided that I'm not having sex until I get married. That ended our relationship, and I've basically been single ever since. I've not gone any dates with anyone, I've not fancied anyone, and I've literally just been single for the whole time. And it's been a journey, because meeting my daughter's dad at 16, he was my first boyfriend. I felt like I needed the time to get over him and find myself, and kind of go on a journey of me discovering what exactly it is that I wanted to do, and what my goals and aspirations were for my life, and also bringing up my daughter as well. being a single mum and everything. So I really wasn't thinking about being in a relationship or meeting somebody. I was just literally just focusing on myself, on my daughter for many years. And it's only been in the last couple of years, I would say, that I've been more open to the idea of meeting someone. And for a long time, I've just been really, really, really picky about guys. And and I was very much anti-relationships, anti-everything, because I guess I was still vulnerable, still hurt, and just wanted to protect myself. It was kind of like a way of me just blocking any opportunity to be in another relationship in order to protect myself. I've just decided that, you know, I want to wait until marriage before I have sex with anybody ever again. And for some people that's a bit weird and it's kind of like an impossible task, but I know that it's possible because I know that there are guys out there that are also like-minded and believe in the same way that I do. I found that there are people out there that are deciding to go celibate, whether they're a Christian or not, and are following things like the 3-month rule or the 90-day rule, or the 6-month rule. So basically, if they meet somebody and they decide that they're not going to have sex with them until after 3 months, so that they have time to kind of see if that person is worth having sex with, or something like that. And there's also celebrities like Meagan and her husband Devon who have been championing the whole idea of being celibate, as they both were celibate before they got married. And also Ciara and her partner choosing to not have sex. I don't know if they're waiting until marriage, but they're choosing to not have sex right now for their relationship. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people need to realize that you can live without having sex. Like, it's not by force. And there's so many pros to choosing to not have sex until you get married. And I know that that is a huge step for a lot of people, especially in the society that we live in today, where literally everything is sex. Sex is like everywhere. And it's just thrown in our faces. And I just feel like the value and the seriousness of having sex with people is no longer there. I would love for more girls, young girls, to value their vagina. And I don't mean value your vagina to the point where you can just pop your vagina open for every and anybody and start saying that, you know, yay, like, it's my vagina, I can give it to whoever I want, I can sleep with 50 people in one day if I want to, it's my vagina. Girl, really? Really, girl? Really? Come on, girl. Come on. Like, come on. I don't understand how that is empowering to you, that you are just popping your vagina to everybody. Like, I don't want to be judgmental, but in my personal opinion, you giving your vagina to everybody is not empowering. For me, what is empowering is holding your vagina and being like, no, I'm going to wait for somebody that is deserving of this vagina before I give it out. You need to show me, you need to prove to me that you are deserving of this vagina. And that's literally it. Right, in all honesty and in all seriousness, I can't tell you what to do. Like, as much as I might have an opinion, I can't tell you what to do. Yes, it is your vagina, and yes, you can do whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. I can only share my own experience and my own perspective, and I found that being celibate and taking your time and choosing not to sleep with someone, or choosing not to sleep with everyone that you date, just limits the body count of people that you've slept with. If you think about all the previous relationships that you've been in and you've had sex with those people and it hasn't worked out, how many more people are you gonna meet and date and have sex with and it doesn't work out? That's just increasing the body count. So for example, by the end of 2016, you may have dated 5 people. That's 5 more guys that you slept with on top of all the other guys that you've been sleeping with over the past how many 5, 10, 15 years. And if you decide that, you know, I'm not going to sleep with these people that I might date this year, then that limits your body count, and you have nothing to lose because you haven't invested everything into that relationship. You choosing to sleep and have sex with someone is investing a lot. When you make that decision to have sex with someone, that's giving everything. And as a girl, we all know that when you've slept with someone, it's different. When you break up, it's more, you're more emotionally invested. It hurts more because you know that you've slept with that person. But if you hold back and you don't sleep with them, then you really haven't lost everything. You haven't, there's not much that you've kind of let go. You've got something that you can still hold on to, that, you know, at least, you know, I didn't sleep with him, he turned out to be a douchebag, and I didn't sleep with him, he hasn't had a taste of my vagina. And that's basically my whole perspective on celibacy. And I am one of those people that I'm encouraging it. I'm encouraging for more young girls to take control and just be like, you know, I don't have to sleep with everybody that I date. And even if you can't be in a position where you are waiting till marriage, at least wait, get a feel of the relationship. And if they are just interested in sleeping with you, you can see that, and you can see clearly without you you know, just seeing through the rose tinted glasses of you already sleeping with them and being so emotionally invested. Now, some of you might be thinking, is it difficult to wait, and how has it been for me not having sex for 10 years? I feel like if you're a virgin, I totally commend you. Big respect for you, because for you to be living in this generation and to not have had sex, like, that takes a lot of determination and commitment to wait, and I have utmost respect for you. But I think one thing that's different between somebody who's a virgin and somebody who's had sex and decided to not have sex is that obviously if you've had sex, you've tasted the goods, okay? You had a taste of the apple, you know the apple is sweet, okay, and you want some more of the apple because you know the apple is good, okay? So it may be a little bit more difficult to wait and to like decide that you're not having sex, and to be honest with you, like, let's just be real, okay? Can I be real with you guys? Can I be real? I love sex, okay? I enjoy having sex. I'm not a, you know, Bible bashing Christian that hates sex. No, God made sex and he made it for between two people in a marriage, okay? Sex is a good thing, and I do love sex. When I was having sex, I was enjoying having sex. So I know that, you know, when that ring comes on, boo boo, it's going down, okay? It's going down. Not even in the DMs, okay? It's going down in the bedroom, alright? Okay?
It's going down in the bedroom, going down in the bedroom, in the park, anywhere, it's going down, Yeah, it's going down, okay?
So, like, yes, I did enjoy having sex, and sex was great, but I felt like my decision to not have sex was more important to me than what, you know, I don't know how many minutes of enjoyment and and fun that might not, you know, lead to anything or lead to marriage. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like, yes, you do, or you may have the urge to have sex, but it's all about self-control, and it's all about thinking about the bigger picture and staying focused on the bigger picture. It's like anything. If you're on a diet and you have a specific goal of the weight and the size that you want to be, if you're determined to get to that, then regardless of what temptations or how much chocolate cake someone brings in front of you, you're going to be like, no, I don't want to eat it, because I have a vision, I have a goal in mind, I have this level of respect for myself and what I want for myself and for my life, and that's the bottom line. I'm not accepting anything below that, you know, that's my level and I'm sticking to it. So it just takes a lot of gut and determination. But I also feel like the main thing that keeps me going is my faith, because I know that everything that I'm doing and me having and being able to wait this long and even making the decision itself to stop sleeping with my daughter's dad at the time and choose not to have sex with him, and for our relationship to end, you know, that took a lot. And it wasn't just me. I felt like it was my faith in God and him helping me to, you know, come to a point where there literally was no turning back. You know, I wanted this for my life and I am going after it, and he's kept me through. Now, some people might say, you know, well, you haven't actually been in a relationship for the past 10 years, so the temptation may not have been there. I've had interest, you know, I've had, you know, people interested. I've had, you know, one situation where I almost had sex, but it didn't happen because, you know, light bulb situation came and I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's a lot of information for you guys that I'm giving. I'm being really honest in this video. Okay. Yeah, but I'm just so determined, and I just feel like it's only by God's grace that I've been able to keep myself this much and for this long. And I know it's his grace ultimately that's going to help me to continue my journey and have, you know, the happy ending that I want, where I meet this amazing guy and, you know, we're both Christians, he believes the same way I do, we get married and it goes down. Okay. I must stress, people have sex outside of marriage and the relationship don't work, or their marriage doesn't work out, and people wait till marriage and it doesn't work out. So I'm not trying to say that, you know, if you wait until you get married, everything's going to be perfect, you know, and you're going to have an amazing marriage and live happily ever after. I'm definitely not saying that. Regardless of what the outcome may be, in the process, there's choices that you can make that can be of benefit to yourself. And it's just a case of how you carry yourself and how you view yourself as a woman, and just having that empowerment within you to say that, no, actually, I want to wait. I want to, you know, withhold the vagina. It's just an amazing thing to be able to be in a relationship with someone and neither of you are feeling the pressure to have sex. You're both genuinely getting to know each other for who you are without, you know, getting all of your benefits. You know, from time that he hasn't put a ring on your finger and you're not married, why should he have all of my benefits? Tony Gaskins, like, he's such an amazing life coach and he talks about relationships, and he explained in one of his books that, you know, your boyfriend is getting husband benefits and your boyfriend shouldn't be getting husband benefits. And having sex, for me and according to my faith, sex is a husband benefit, and I'm not going to give a boyfriend a husband benefit. Okay. If any of you guys watching this video are interested in, you know, starting this celibacy journey, or even just thinking about it, I'm going to put some recommendations of books and YouTube videos and information that you can get to kind of, you know, guide your decision and make sure that you're making the right one for yourself. And also, obviously, if it's just something that you're interested in hearing more about, not necessarily that you're gonna all of a sudden become celibate tomorrow, but, you know, if you want to hear more, if you want to have a bit more of an understanding, hear a bit more stories, a bit more guidance, a bit more advice, I will put as much links in my description box as I can find, and also books, helpful books that you can read about celibacy and waiting as well in my description box. Thank you all so much for watching this. I know I've been very honest. This is probably the most honest video I've ever done in my whole entire life. And if you know me and if you follow me on Snapchat, you would have heard me say several times that I'm, you know, really afraid of being vulnerable and being open and honest about my life, about my personal life anyway. So for me, this is like a huge deal for me to be able to like share all of this with you guys. But I just want to be of help as much as I can, and, you know, if any of you guys can relate to what I'm saying, or if you can be encouraged in some way, then you know it's great, and I'm happy to do it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. If you're on the celibacy journey as well, I would really love to hear from you and let me know how is it going for you, how are you finding it. Just like comment, let me know, send me an email. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter as well. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.